Hello, beautiful friends. I told you I'd be back. I'm going to do these weekly. I'm going to start doing my updates weekly. I used to do these all the time, but I just wanted to come on today and share a little bit of positive energy with anybody who's watching. So, welcome to the collective spiritual consciousness or whatever group you're watching this in. I have many groups and I have my YouTube. I'll be sharing this to my YouTube channel as well. My name is Becky Lee. I'm a thought leader and alchemist. I am a guide, an energetic guide, and I'm here to give you an update as to what you may be feeling going on in the world around you. We've had a pause of sorts, a pause in the darkness. And darkness not meaning bad, but darkness meaning it's like a 0 point for new creation. We've had many pauses as we've seen across the earth plane in the last week. You may be feeling like you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole right now. And that is just the time you're ready to bloom. It's like that pause once the seed's planted, right? You have to allow the sun and the water to alchemize that seed to create new growth. And that's what's going on with you. You've been in the cocoon and you're ready to become a butterfly and spread your wings. But in that, it's painful. It can be so painful to spread your wings and to fly and to, just be free for yourself. I'm going to pause for a moment while I'm doing this. And I'm going to ask anybody that comes on to share this out. For anybody who may need guidance, share this out. I'm going to share it to my other groups because we're going to share it to all the groups. And we're going to get back to the energy update. How's everybody doing? If you're on here tonight, say hi. Let me know where you're joining from. I love having so many people on these lives, and that's why I'm doing more and more of them to get my algorithm back up. So anybody who works online understand the power of the algorithm. The algorithm being fed by how interactive you are with others, what you're putting out there, how much love you're putting out there. And that outer algorithm of Facebook or Instagram or TikTok is very much a mirror for your inner algorithm. And Spirit wants me to share that if you're feeling like your word isn't being transmuted out there, if you're feeling like you are in that pause that we're in right now, we're coming into this new growth, this new state of growth. Know that that's okay because it's time to go within and work on that algorithm. It's time to come back to the knowing of who you are as a heart centered being. It's time to just embrace yourself, embrace your inner being, embrace who you are. Know that nothing is going to happen in an instant, but things can happen very quickly. If you set your mind to it and you work on those beliefs, those negative outlooks, those pre existing fears that have come through your lineage or you've learned in this life, knowing that you can put all those aside, but you must uproot them first. You must realize what they are within you and where they're coming into play in your life. We get set out in this life with pre-existing biases. This is why we have blind spots in life. And they can be passed down from our parents, from the society that we grow up in. They can be learned in childhood. And that's okay. As children, we are just doing what our parents tell us or our caregivers tell us. But when we're adults, when we reach this adulthood, this empowerment, it is up to us to unroot these limiting beliefs, to unroot what has been presumably holding us in place, that hasn't been allowing the expansion to happen and allow the light to come in. Go sit in the sun. Go ground yourself on the earth. I will tell you that a million times, but you must believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself first, and you must believe in your worth. And you must be able to set energetic and physical boundaries for yourself. So that means not accepting half-ass efforts around you. That means knowing when to take yourself out of situations that are draining you and not healthy for you. Like there's times that sometimes we need to sacrifice and show up, but if it's consistently being taken advantage of, or you're feeling that perceived being of taking advantage of over and over, it's time to look at the pattern that's pointing you in. Don't be a victim of your existence. It's time to empower yourself into knowing that you are the You have control of where you're steering your mind and your eyes and your focus. And if you're so concerned and consumed with being a victim and blaming others around you, you're never going to have time or space to see it. Switching from victim mentality into an empowered state can take time. We have to release the resistance to what we're working towards, the resistance of what we are trying to manifest and create in our life. What's holding you back from that? Because the only thing holding you back is that resistance you hold in your energy. And yes, you have to put in the work and you have to show up as that version of yourself that already has it. However, you're never going to allow it to come and connect with you on that timeline if you're resistant to it, if your mindset isn't aligned with it. So are you feeling like you're poor right now? Are you feeling like the world's doing you wrong? Are you so consumed with cancel culture or pointing fingers at some political official instead of looking within and being like, how can I show up differently to shift this, to shift out of victim mentality and empower myself? Stop waiting for others to show up and save you. Stop waiting for somebody to have the magic pill for you to lose weight or somebody to, give you your dream job. You have to show up for it and become that version of yourself that connects with it. You have to have the belief in yourself. You're not going to become a CEO overnight. Nobody's going to be a CEO at 21 unless your parents give you a position in a big company, they have. You must earn that within yourself. You must earn first the knowing within yourself and then show up and not prove to other people, but exude that energy. That's the trick. I'm going to pull a few cards. Thank you for being here for this energy update on this beautiful October day. If you're watching this now, it's actually timeless. So if this is showing up for you 2-3 years later, it is timeless. And if something resonates in it, I ask you to comment below and share this out with anybody who needs it. So I'm going to pull a couple cards from the Starseed Oracle and ask Spirit to show us, to align us with where we must go. Give us a message for this energy transmission, and this energy update. You got the love. This is about the boundaries I was talking about. It's codependency and boundaries. So you must have set boundaries with yourself first. Know what you're going to accept. Write those things down and know what you don't accept in your life. So do you think somebody who's a CEO of their existence or a company accepts half-ass efforts around them? No. They look at themselves as royalty and not in an egotistical way. Sometimes they do, but they still have this unconditional love. That's me anyway. That's how I run my business. That's how I work at my day job. I'm always on the outlook for others to make sure they're okay, but in the same way, holding them accountable and steering them in the direction that we need to go that serves the highest, best good of everything that we do. So know that you are the love. Set those boundaries. Loving boundaries are so powerful to create a stronger energy for yourself. Earthed, learning how to be a human in the world, but not of it. So this is great because I said we need to ground. This is so important, and these two go hand in hand. So if you're in this spiritual world, whether in organized religion or just spirituality itself, and you're living up here, and you're not grounded into the ground beneath you, and you're not allowing the energy to flow through you from the sun down into the earth. We are conduits for energy. If you're not grounded in the 3D beingness of being here, wanting to be somewhere else in the ethers, you're no good to yourself. You're no good to anybody. You're allowing all this beautiful, powerful energy to flutter away because you're not grounded. It's like a plug or a light. If you don't have a ground for electricity to run through, it does not light up the light. The switch doesn't work. The appliance doesn't work. Nothing works. You need to ground yourself in the beingness, in the knowing, and physically in the ground. We are so disconnected with everything around us. And I'm going to ask for one more card from this beautiful deck. And the last one is baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So this is about releasing the resistance. Because what happens a lot of the time when we hold resistance in ourselves, we have this set need to know how everything's going to work out. The how is not up to us. Set the intention, do the work to show up as the version of yourself. Feel it real, as Neville Goddard says. Start being that version of yourself. So if you want, say, you want to be a millionaire, you want your business to be so successful. I work with spiritual entrepreneurs and business owners, and We all want to be successful. You have to own that first. You have to show up as somebody who's successful first to be able to teach other people, to be able to exude that energy and attract in what you want. But you have to work with your intuition and take the baby steps towards it. You have to ground yourself into the knowing, and you have to love yourself enough to have boundaries and leadership characteristics in all aspects of life. So remember these cards. I'm going to sign off now. I love you. Thank you for being here and a part of the community. Once again, I'm Becky Lee. If you want to follow me on YouTube, I post all these videos there and so many more. Becky Lee, The Collective Consciousness. You can follow my Facebook page so you're always updated when I go live. I would so appreciate that. And we're growing. We're growing and we're growing and we're growing. Look out for my podcast coming up soon. I love you.